Hi, and thanks for looking. This is a video of our 69 Camaro RSSS 350 4-speed ZL2 hood car. This is actually an updated video of the vehicle. It's a real RSSS 350 D80 car, numbers matching, M21 4-speed, 12-bolt positive traction, rear end correctly coded to the car. Also, it has the correct heads, intake, distributor, so on and so forth, but the short block is a service replacement block. Trim tag reads code 72 Hugger Orange. The car was obviously painted red some 20 years ago or so. Still nice for a driver, but car's an original Arizona car. We pulled the car out of storage and replaced the fuel tank, pre-bent stainless brake lines, fuel lines, as well as fuel tank and sender. Then we went ahead and went through the brakes and suspension. Also put a brand new set of tires, new set of trim rings on the rally wheels. The car has the original floors, trunk, so on and so forth. I don't believe the car had any replacement body panels on it. We went ahead and blasted the underside of the car with 2,000 pounds of media to get all the Z-part and undercoating off of it, and so forth. There's not one pinhole in any of the floors or the rockers or trunk or anything like that. The underside of the car is completely uncut. It's got the original floors, trunk, so on and so forth. Structurally very, very sound. Body is very nice on the car as well. Like I said, the car was painted 20-some years ago. Has the original quarter panels. I believe some work was done to the rear of the quarter panels when the car was painted. Still, looks good and everything, but I think that a little minor work was done to the bottoms of the quarters. But it does appear that the quarters are original to the car. What makes this car special is, well, first thing we'll notice deluxe interior, which is black, which is original according to the trim tag of the car. Also, you'll notice a 4-speed car. A 4-speed car is very hard to come by. As we get in the car, you'll notice the tack. Original radio is gone, but the dash is uncut for the radio. You'll notice factory gauge cluster, rosewood dash. Actually, the interior, as far as the upholstery and carpet, are actually brand new, as well as the convertible top is new. It is a manual top, not a power top. Seam inside the door is very nice. Bottom seam of the door, where the pinch welt is very nice. Also, we'll go down and look at the rockers here. You see the rockers are very, very nice on it. Frame rails are perfect. The floor pans are beautiful. Go ahead and we'll look under the hood here. And we'll notice a car that's really unmolested under the hood here. According to the previous owner, in the early 1970s, original short block blew up, so it has a service replacement block in it. Also, you will notice it is an air conditioning car. AC car, 4-speed RSSS, very hard to come by, as well as ZL2 hood car. If you look, you'll see the factory vacuum flapper inside for the ZL2 hood. Go over to the driver's side here, and we'll see, obviously, traces of the original Hugger Orange paint, as well as the factory PTB stamp, which paint, trim, and bodies the car went down the assembly line. Further on, we'll see code X11 D80, which indicates SS350 D80, which is front and rear spoilers. Norwood built car. 06A, so 06A is indicating a first week of June build date. And then we'll go ahead and we'll see a trim 712, which is black custom interior. Notice several things. Obviously, this trim tag has been on the car for a long time. You'll notice the factory rivets. You'll also notice the sealer in the rivets, which came from the factory. This trim tag has never been removed from the vehicle. And further, as you go ahead and you look, you cross-reference the VIN number, which indicates a V8 car. And then when you go to the Camaro chart and you look at the VIN number, it actually coincides with the 06A, which indicating a first week of June build date, which indicates it's all correct. Now, we'll go ahead and we'll notice that the hole in the firewall is there for the RS headlights, and obviously we can see that this car has not really been monkeyed with over here. As you see the vacuum override for the headlights there, all the vacuum hoses in place. You'll see somebody put a 1970s hood lock on it, and then when you go over here you'll see the 1970s horn that for the original flapper alarm system. Largely unmolested. You'll see the original GM ribbed air conditioning hoses there. And we went ahead and we rebuilt the carburetor on this thing, went through the exhaust, put an exhaust on it, changed all the fluids and stuff. The car runs and drives out very well. RS headlights do operate as they are designed. The vacuum hoses that go to the wipers, or not the wiper switch, the headlight switch actually are collapsing due to age, but they do work as designed. But those lines that go, the rubber hoses that go to the headlight switch, should be replaced. Chrome is actually really nice on it. This car has never been restored, so it shows well. Not a perfect car by any means, but it's a real RS SSD80 car. ZL2 hood is also original to the car. This car was painted sometime in the early 1980s. They were not reproducing any reproduction, ZL2 hoods at that time. And also, according to the spring count on the hood, we know that it's not a standard hood. So all in all, a really neat car. Can be used as a daily driver at this point, or you could take it to the next level and tinker with it a little bit more, and either paint it or do whatever you want with it to make it a show car. But the interior's done. The top is new. We'll go ahead and we'll do a little inspection underneath here. So look at the car. You'll see a brand new fuel tank. You'll see all the new brake lines and fuel lines, etc., so on and so forth. Frame rails in the car, perfect. Floors are perfect. They're original to the car. Original trunk pan. As you look, you'll see that rocker going all the way up the right side. The pinch welt on the bottom of the rocker is very common for these Camaros to swell and rust there. The car has no rust anywhere there. So let's go ahead and start this puppy up and see what it sounds like. You'll notice the clock, which is actually very rare. Start up there. You notice oil pressure, holds very good oil pressure. See a couple of wires under the dash, but those are just for that aftermarket radio that's there. You can see here, but holds very good oil pressure, 40 pounds, battery's charging. She needs some gas. Notice the motor runs very smooth and no real shimmies or anything like that. Clutch is good. Brakes are nice. Odometer shows 41,000 miles. I don't know if that's being original or not. So low fuel light still works. Air conditioning blower and all that stuff works. I have not went ahead and checked and seen if the air conditioning has Freon in it or anything like that. Well, thanks a lot for looking, and bid to win on this one.